Hi, in this video I'm looking at this problem here where we are given that y equals 5x cubed minus 15x squared, and we're told that dx dt, so the change of x with respect to t is 7. We want to find the change of y with respect to t when x equals 4. So what we're chasing is dy dt, and we're given the rate dx dt, and so we need to think about, with the chain rule, what do I need to multiply this by so that I've got a dy on top and the dx's cancel out? Well, I want a dy on top and I haven't got a dy, so I've got to put a dy on top. Over to cancel out the dx means I've got to divide by a dx. So I want to find dy dx, because multiplying dx dt, dy dx, the dx's cancel out, I'm left with dy dt. This is probably more easily written as dy dx multiplied by dx dt. It's normally a bit more usual to see the chain rule written this way. Dy dt is dy dx dx dt, but we can write it either way. Multiplication doesn't matter. So that means that we need to find this derivative dy dx. So dy dx is given by deriving y up here. So y is 5x cubed minus 15x squared. If we derive this with respect to x, that's going to give us, well, 3 times 5 is 15, and the x cubed becomes x squared. 15 times 2 gives us minus 30, and the x is just going to be an x. So now we have dy dx, which is 15x squared, so we can substitute it into our rule. So that means that dy dt is going to be dy dx, which is 15x squared minus 30x, multiplied by dx dt, and we have dx dt up here, so we're going to multiply all of this by 7. So if we just tidy this up, that gives us dy dt to be, well, 15 times 7 is 105 x squared, and 30 times 7 gives us 210 x. So now we know dy dx, and we just want to know what is the value of that when x equals 4. So when x equals 4, what are we going to have? Well, that means that dy dt is going to be 105 multiplied by 4 squared minus 210 multiplied by 4. And if we work that out, that's going to give us dy dt when x equals 4 to be 840. And that's it. That's what we were asked to do. So if we've got an equation in two variables, in this case y and x, and we've got the rate of one of those variables with a third variable, and asked to find the rate with the other variable with the third variable at a different time, we can use our chain rule to help us work out a derivative we can do, work out our rate that we were asked to, substitute in the value we need, and we're done.